Well, we're back again. You are listening low on the Listening Low Show. Remember what I said once, I'm going to say it again. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Because you never know you might miss when you listen to low. Another episode, another mindset of greatness, a true commitment of greatness, a sacrifice of greatness, and a passion of greatness. But my motivation quote of the day is very a touching subject. It's a very touching subject because most set goal but don't reach their goal. See, they say goals written down come true. Goals not written down become wishes. I wish I would have done that. I wish I would have done this. I wish. But there's no such thing as wishes because sometimes wishes don't come true, especially if you don't write the wishes down. And then that wish become true because it becomes a goal that you met. Set the goals, set them high, and then when you come down to reality, you're satisfied, you're happy, and you accomplish things. Like a personal trainer, he always set goals when it after it come to him, right? Because he set goals to make sure they're going to be a better athlete before and after. You're going to make sure they are physically, mentally, and vocally prepared to go off in the world, whether it's a speech, or whether it's in class, or whether it's on the field or on the court. That's my ultimate goal for all my athletes. So I set my goals, and I always say if I reach my goals, then they'll reach their goals. Because my goal is to make sure that both of us have the exact same expectation. So their expectation to get better, bigger, stronger, faster, or be more physical or more vocal or be mentally ready and prepared for the game or for life in general, that is what my goal is going to be for them. So if we both have the same goal and the same expectation, then it's simple. But Tony Dungy said it best in the book Uncommon Life. That's what I read upon every single week when I do the episode on Listen to Low. I've changed a different direction on Listen to Low. I want to be more impactful. I want to be more motivating. And I want to be more mental and something we really can relate to. Athletes have to go through different challenges in life. So they have to set goals. They have to have a plan. So when I read the Tony Dungy book, that'd be the mindset. So I'm telling you, if you want to follow the mindset day by day on a daily challenge, here it is. Follow me. I'm just relaying the message from him to me to you with God in mind. Here's the passage that start off everything. A discipline. I discipline. You discipline. Everyone is disciplined if they have a goal. Hear what it says. I discipline my body like an athlete. Train it to do what it should. Otherwise, I feel that after preaching to others, I myself may be disqualified. And that's 1 Corinthians 9 verse 27, right there alone. So condition your body like an athlete, training it to do what it's supposed to do. Because if not, if you don't preach it and you don't do it, or when you preach it and you don't do it, you yourself may fail. Self-control. Self-control is the biggest key along with discipline. Getting in shape is huge. Everybody want to get in shape with the body, the physical side of it, but then I think about the mental side of it or the vocal side of it. Because if I'm working out physically and I'm mentally prepared for it, I got to talk to myself sometimes. If you don't have a trainer or no partner to train with, you got to motivate yourself. Let's go. You got it. Let's go. One more. Mindset. You're pushing, and you're pushing yourself to make sure you reach that ultimate goal of getting in shape. Because you made a commitment. You made a statement that I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to start on this day. Everybody do it all the time. A new commitment to stick to, and you got to stick to it. You have to stick to the plan. Don't go off track, which most of everyone in the United States of America, this world do. They do it. How many times have you written down these goals or thought about them just before the new year start, or the new week start, or the new month start? You ready. You wrote them down. You got the goal. You're all set. But then all of a sudden, reports come out. Everybody you're talking about, did you reach your goal? Or what you're going to do? When you're going to start? It's like when the New Year's come, everybody talking, I got a New Year resolution, Yeah, everyone have one. It's not even surprising to learn that when most people try to work out or train or get better as an athlete or just losing weight in general, most people set that goal. In fact, I would guess that year after year, that rarely change. Every year people set the goal. Everybody set the goal. I'm going to work out. I'm going to train. I'm going to do all the things. I'm going to set them goal. It will always be the number one resolution that people say weekly, monthly, or yearly. Number one, I'm going to get in shape. I'm going to work out. I'm going to do 2 a day. That's the number one. It's what most fitness centers thrive on and drive on. Across the country, they gear up for it. New gear, new promotion, new trainer pop up there, new promotion, $99, first time come free, or get a free workout, get a free training. They set up because they know the mindset of the customers or the clients or the parent for the athlete coming in that they got to get them ready. Football season gets started in August back in the day. Now they play football year round, which I'm still confused on that. But so let's just say football starting in August. Why do people wait till 2 weeks before August? Oh, I got to go to condition, I go training. You should see how many calls I get. Hey, Lo, you training? Yeah, I get my son ready for. I get him ready. I get him ready for the season. Wait a minute, the season starts in 2 weeks, and you just not finna get him to start getting ready. That's you're not giving him that edge. And if he waiting for you to tell him it's time to get ready, or tell her it's time to get ready, then y'all don't have the same expectation. Because someone that want to work, that want to get better, when you call them and you at work and they're at home, what you're doing, oh, I'm going to go run some lap, I'm going to go work out with Lo, I'm going to go, them the ones that have the same expectation you have. But if you get home, what you doing? Nothing. Did your homework? Yeah, I'm done. I'm just chilling. You know what? They don't have the same expectation as you. So their success is going to be a tougher road for them. So instead of going straight through the successful road, now they're going to go through it, around it, up, right? Or maybe they want that shortcut. Or maybe they want that instant gratification, which is not going to happen. Back in the day, you can survive on just being athletic and talented, realistically, because we played outside so much. We played football. We jumped off wash houses. We used to walk the monkey bars, right? We used to walk the monkey bars on the playground and do a flip off of it. You know, we're 10 feet in the air because we want to be a gymnast. We used to go out there and play football in the sand, locking sand and rocks because we wanted to be a football player. We used to go get the thing they call knobby knots. Knobby knot, round like potato, but you couldn't eat them. And we get a stick by this wide. And we play our own baseball because we want to be a baseball player. We used to get in the middle of the street, hard road, no shoes on, and run from hump to hump. Can't do that anymore. If you're not training to be an athlete, you're not going to get where you need to get. Because you're not doing the things that we did back in the days, old school. So we have to think about that. Because that's what happens. So as soon as August first come around and it's time for football to start, you're right back where you was before. You didn't prepare for it. Now you're behind the 8 ball. I remember when I was a player, we see the same thing occasionally when we had a camp or fall camp. We see the exact same thing occasionally. We see the exact same thing. When everything rolled around, a lot of guys were throwing up, not in shape, falling out. Why? Because they didn't set the goals. They didn't write down them goals, and that's what happened. And they lost their jobs. They lost their starting job. Some lost their scholarship. So they lost their position. All that happened. Some guys are so much out of shape that they didn't last the first day. And they gave you a paper saying, hey, you got 4 laps today, or we got 10 gashers going to be tested on. We usually get tested on the 12-minute run. 12-minute run we get tested on. A lot of them didn't make it. Some of the best didn't make it. And all of a sudden, at 2 o'clock at night, you heard clunk, 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 clunk. People putting their luggage downstairs because they're quitting. Quitting. It's worse now. They're not even making it to the college now. They're not even making it because they're not even prepared mentally. Because it used to be just physically back in the days. Now it's not just physically anymore. It's mental. It's vocal. Here's my message. Here's one of my messages. Allow your mind to be great. As followers of Christ, we should maintain self-control and discipline, especially when it comes to taking care of our bodies. Getting in shape and making a commitment to stay that way honors God. He has given us the bodies through the miracle of creation. Taking care of them, watching what we put into ourselves, respecting the body, and being careful about how we use each day as responsibility we shouldn't take lightly. Let's talk about that. Ask your kid, what are you putting in your body? Are you eating breakfast? Are you eating lunch? Are you eating dinner? What are you doing your pastime? Here's the thing about it. Are we doing a drug test? Are we doing a drug test? Why not? You put that's something they can put in their body. Times have changed. So it's all part of everyday life now. But we're so afraid to ask that question. Back in the day, we used to ask, see if our kids were still virgins. Now, we need to be asking them, hey, are you smoking? Are you doing drugs? Are you doing pills? These are the questions we should be asking because you should see the pattern. Me and my girl talk about, me and girl Tarika, she talked about addicted patterns. Pattern that you've seen that, wait a minute, it went from here to here today. Grades went from here to here. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. What are we doing wrong here? Ask them questions. Are they respecting the body? What are you putting in the body? Then sometimes they work so hard. I'm just flip the script right here. Sometimes they work so hard that they get so tired and we're not putting the right replenishing the right stuff in us. Now we got to ask them, are you eating right? Or are you taking pills to keep you up? Are you taking a Red Bull and a Monster to keep you up? See that? That's not good. Because you take a pill, a Red Bull, Monster drink, all to keep you up. Now you mess up the brain. I seen it happen. Guys, that mindset is not only important for our physical body. That desire and discipline also applies to the training we do and the commitment we make to ourselves and to God. Marinate on that for a moment. We commit to learn more about Him and about how we can be better disciples. We got to be better guys in every situation. I out there have to be better, but we got to show up by having a great example. It's not a passive endeavor. It takes resolve and repetition, consistently working at it for maximum results. And results will happen as we grow closer to Him. Real success in achieving goals, whether they were set on January, February, March, April, May, or June or not, comes when we know we can't do it by ourselves and look to the Lord for strength. How do we get that strength? I told you once, I'll tell you again about these phones. On the back of the phone, it's an apple, and it's bitten off at the top. The first thing they do in the morning, grab that phone. You grab the apple. If you don't open that phone and look at a passage or scripture to feed the mind first, and first thing you do is go to social media site, not good. Not good. We're looking for the wrong thing for strength. And our athletes are looking for the wrong thing for strength. But they can't look for the right thing if you're not guiding them to look for the right thing. Where do you need improvement? Well, you won't know if you don't ask. Where do they need improvement? They won't know if they don't ask. We have to ask where you need improvement at, where you need improvement at, where you need help at. How can I help you? How can I guide you? And how can I help you be the best athlete you can be? And that's why I set 3 goals for all my athletes. That's why training is very important, physically, mentally, and vocally. More physical training for your body, taking care of your temple. Your temple. Your body is your temple. Now, I might rub some people the wrong way right now. I know I am. People make errors, people make mistakes, but you don't continue making that same one over and over and over when it comes to your body itself. Your body is your temple. Who gave you the temple? God gave you the temple. What did He tell you? Don't smoke. Don't drink. Don't take up your body, your lungs, and your liver, your kidneys inside. Don't pop the pills. Don't snort the coke. All that stuff there, he tell you that's your body he gave you. He didn't build it like that. I know it takes medicine to heal you and stuff like that. We understand that part. That's just life, how it works. That's the way we do. We don't think about the natural herbs and spices because we want the short way out, the quick fix, the quick headache, go away, boom, I'm done, take a pill, I'm done. Sometimes people get addicted from it. Then they're screwed. But we got to be smart. And when we're doing that, that's your temple. Don't inflict pain. A lot of people like pain on them. I know hitting people is one thing, but they put a protective gear. But going there and getting a needle with dye in it and put your whole entire body and take your whole body and change your whole body. And then you tell your kid, don't get them. Don't get tapped. Don't do it. Don't flick your body. Don't do it. But you did it. It's almost like a lady told me one day. She told her daughter, honey, don't smoke cigarettes because they'll kill you. The daughter started crying. He said, why are you crying? I said, Mom, you're going to die. I said, why? Because you smoke cigarettes. How you going to ask your kid to do something that you're doing? Now, I understand that. People tell me that before. I had to recognize that before in certain things in my life. I'm hoping you are recognizing it too. I tell you right now, taking care of your temple that God gave you, or getting to know him better, spending time in his word and with him in prayer, it works. But just can't pray and then go do the wrong thing. You know, it drives me nuts too, right? After he get on top of the stage, to get his accolade, he had a great game, he did amazing. The first thing that I want to do is thank God. Then he cursed in the same message. A rapper, I want to thank God. Did I talk to the worst language in the world in the same message? A R&B singer, I want to thank God. But all this song, it says the most provocative thing in the world. That ain't acting. That's the song you're doing. The words. They put an album together. 10 songs is rapping, killing somebody, and one is I want to thank God. What, to have a poor example, a bad example? But we worship that. And God tell you, don't worship an idol. What are we teaching? They have them get up, they can't even speak the proper and right way because we didn't set the platform. But we show them how to listen to the bad music. We show them how to tell their whole body and drink and smoke around their face. Role models. The plan. The goals. Here's what I'm recommending for you guys today. Recommend that both on a regular basis and ask God to be your trainer, to be there when you need to be pushed a little harder. He will give you the strength to help make your resolution a reality. That's simple. If you come to me, I will share that vision, share that word, and impact you the same way when you're working with Coach Lowe. The uncommon key says here today, moving from desire to actually doing better is only achieved with self-discipline. And self-discipline only works effectively when you trust in him to help. Amp up your self-discipline in the areas you need it the most. And you're listening to Lowe on Listen to Lowe Show. Remember, like it, share it, subscribe. Brought to you by Sweet Fire Production. Sponsored by My Card. Sponsored by Ramp Up and Fan Ideal. Check us out. Get your code KP King 10 and like us at Camp King with a K 12. We'll see you next week.